Hello everyone. We are very pleased to have Mr. Michael Heitzinger from EREMA to share with us today. EREMA is a world-leading recycling machines and solutions supplier, and Michael is the managing director of the company. Hi, Michael. How are you?
Hi, Victor. I'm fine, thanks. Hope you're doing well.
I'm fine too. So, 2020 has been a very challenging year to many industries and companies because of the COVID-19. So, would you please tell us what are the impacts of the pandemic to EREMA as well as the plastics recycling industry as a whole?
It was for EREMA very interesting and very specialized because we have a daughter company in US, in Shanghai, and we saw already in January what is coming up from China, and we followed up our colleagues in Shanghai. They say home office, everybody's working, they're spreading, we are trying to help whatever we could do. We were even sending at this time from Austria protection clothings to our customers in China, to our colleagues in China. Nevertheless, we are back to production, we are back in the office, but of course we lost time, we lost capacity on the market. If you think back, at the time when January, March was coming, we tried to bring all the technicians where in the world, come back to Austria, come back to be safe. We have now in the different position, we try to send them back out again for the customers where the machines have to start out. For China, we have our next group already in China. The first people, the first colleagues from our side, they just released the quarantine in China, so they are back on the customer side, and they will stay for 3 months in China to help our customers and to help our colleagues in China to work on the market.
Okay, I see. So what are the impacts to the recycling industry as a whole then?
The impacts in the whole, I would say for the recycling industry, it was we could see not even a stop, we could see a reduction. But it was coming up again because one part of the recycling is of course also production waste, production from film, from food packaging, and all this industry, for the packaging industry, for the food industry, they were still very active. So I've even the feeling to say the plastic or the value of plastic was increased during the COVID-19 area because plastic got a value to be safe, to protect the food, to give a safety for the people, and everything has to be wrapped. And another part was going again, this was PET, bottle to bottle, PET bottle flakes. There's a long-term investment parts, and all the big companies in China, in Europe, in Asia, from Coca-Cola brands, Danone, Indorama, all they made decisions still now, because they know in 12-13 months they want to have production, and in 12 to 30 months the economy should be on the same good level as before.
That sounds quite encouraging. Then what will be the strategies of EREMA to keep the business growing after the pandemic? And what will be the strategies of the company to leverage, for example, as you said, the bottle-to-bottle growing market?
It is. Thanks for this question. We never thought it should come so fast. We had last year the K show, and at the K we showed already our customers a blueprint how to make remote systems, even to say whenever you have spare parts to make video films for the people, how to work for themselves. But we never thought to have this already in a really needed, urgent situation 1 year later. So we had to push up with remote systems, we had to push up with working on the phone, on tablets, on Google eyeglasses, on everything where our customers and we can work together on the same time on different countries to make remote, to support each other. And this will be one big focus from our side.
So digitalization plays a very crucial role here. And it's good to hear that EREMA has done a very good job. And EREMA generated very good results with a record-breaking turnover in last financial year. Would you tell us what were the growth drivers of the success? For example, the PET recycling or the Chinese market?
The growth was really great. So we had a really very good year. Our business year is always from April to March. So the business year at the end of March was excellent, and it was driven by two main issues. The one was, of course, bottle-to-bottle. PET recycling was growing from 12 machines to 38 machines at EREMA, so we even 3 times more business on that part, and it's still not the major part of EREMA. In the last year also the post-consumer recycling was really growing in Europe and also in the US, as well as in Latin America, and especially in the Chinese markets. The PET recycling is a part which is a main effect there, and they did a really great job. And I believe this will come back. Of course, we will see a difference from the last year to this year, and we see the Chinese market is starting again, is already working on production. And one part in the Chinese was also all the film production on polyamide films, on BOPP films for food packaging. This was a big influence, positive influence to our business in China.
Talking about China, what are your observations for China in promoting recycling and circular economy?
Oh yeah, the observation for China is a good question, because we know China is a very strong market, and China is a very strict market too, and we've seen how strict China can work at the COVID-19, and we see now how strong China works to bring the economy up. And I'm absolutely convinced that China will grow on its own markets, because the Chinese market has the chance, the industry has the chance, and what we see is with China is going also for high quality products. They also want to develop new products, and there we see as EREMA Engineering and as EREMA Shanghai to be a part of this business, because we want to grow with quality to quality. We want to grow from film waste back to film. We want to grow from PET bottle flakes back to bottle. We want to grow with materials to bring them on a high quality bag for good recycling and not for downcycling.
As you mentioned, actually the Chinese government has introduced some initiatives to stimulate the economic recovery, as well as encouraging foreign investments. So, any further plans for EREMA to expand its footprint in China? For example, hiring more staff or building production facilities in China?
It's exactly, we want to grow. We're hiring more staff. We want to grow in China in the sales, in the service, and in the startup engineers. We see with a very positive view the new investments of the Chinese government for the industry. Even it's not immediately or directly connected to the recycling industry, but whenever we see when the market is growing, when the quality level of a market is also growing, where recycling and energy is very important. And then we see that recycling machines, quality recycling to high quality end products is also needed. So we see also the future in China as a very positive one. Even recycling is one step at the end of the production and of the investments of the government, but it is. And as soon as growth is here, people are happy, people are buying more, wrapping, packing, food packaging is growing, textiles are growing, plastics is growing, and so we see the future positive for EREMA, and we hope to be a strong partner in China, with China.
Yes, every challenge is an opportunity. So, looking ahead, which application sectors are you expecting to have more potential, say, in the coming 2 to 3 years?
If I take a special focus on the Chinese market, I see the PET bottle recycling still as a strong driver on the market, because this is a material which you can, which all persons can recognize. You can separate it very good. You can work very good on the market, and PET is used from fiber sheet to bottles, so it's a wide range, and this material is on a technical way very good to recycle it and to be treated, to reuse it for the food industry. So this will be of course one focus. The second focus in China is here center point is the BOPP lines, polyamide lines, all the packaging, food packaging, where the big machines from Bruckner, from Donier, from the Chinese machine suppliers start up. There we try to be also within the market. And the third step, I think this will come the next 2-3 years, is the post-consumer recycling on the Chinese market, because here we have to find the right quality end product with the Chinese government, what is possible, because just to recycling plastic from the post-consumer for burning, for incineration, makes no real sense for EREMA machinery. So we see the business growing. PT, polyamide, BOPP are of course the strongest partners or the strongest driving issues for the Chinese market. The post-consumer is on the second line or third line to grow in China.
It is really great to hear that EREMA is confident in the future Chinese market. Thank you very much for your sharing and insights, Michael. I wish you and EREMA all the best. And hopefully, I will see you soon in CHINAPLAS next year.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your kind words. Victor, it was a pleasure to talk to you again, and hope for Shenzhen. Maybe we have the possibility to see face to face, talk to each other, and talk about a hard and a strong year in the past and for the next good following years for the future. It was a pleasure. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Thank you.
Yes, see you soon. Bye bye.
Bye bye.